All right, we on.
Shalom.
Shalom.
First thing and foremost, we want to give all praises and glory and honor is due to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Number honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel, rather than understanding of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, wherever it may be. We out here again, another week, prophesying the end of America, aka Babylon the Great. Okay, and foretell the end of you devils, you Edomites, you so-called white people, and the downfall of the 2/3 of our people, man, and declaring the return of the Hamashiach, which is the anointed or the Messiah in the Hebrew. All right, so we're gonna start off by going into give me the book of Isaiah 28 and 8. You got a precept, bring it out, bro, because this is all about prophecy, man. It's not about gimmicks. It's not about playing games. It's not about being the best top dog. It's not about looking good for the bitches. It's none of that. It's just simple and straightforward. Prophesy, man. You know, because, you know, we all are at the mercy seat of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai right now. So none of us really have we don't have a right to be high-minded, man, because you got a lot of high-minded jakes in this truth that think it's all about them. Because it came to me the other day in the spirit that when these guys were trying to do away with the law, with the Messiah, so to speak, and making it all about the law, is because, like the scriptures tell you at the end time in Matthew 24, that you're gonna have false Christs, man. And if you look at this guy Alizé, he's pretty much a false Messiah because he claimed to be high priest, right? And he was pushing that whole high priest, the whole ideology of the high priest, and that the law is gonna save you 100%. So put two and two together, he's basically saying that you need to go through him in order to fucking get to the Messiah, which is utter bullshit, man. You know? So that's off, man.
That's right.
All right.
It's Isaiah 28 and 5. In that day shall the Lord of hosts be for a crown of glory and for a diadem of beauty unto the residue of his people.
Right, who's the Lord of hosts? It's the angels, man. Okay? And a crown of beauty to the people, because who's the people of the Lord? The Israelites, man. You so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American. And we're getting ready to be raised up in our power and our glory any day now. Alright, because I'm noticing brothers are catching pure holy hell in all aspects of the truth, man. Whether it be financial, physical in the body, or damn women, man. You know? I mean, brothers have been going through it. They've been elevated through the spirit, man. You know, like all week. Satan been fucking with me all week, man. You know, and I just been in a real fuck, I don't give a fuck spirit. You come up, you gonna get cursed out. You know? And sometimes it's like that. You go ahead.
And it says, verse 6, and for a spirit of judgment to him that sitteth in judgment, and for strength to them that turn to the battle to the gate.
Right, man. Turn to the battle to the gate, man. Because, hey, we going before our power, man. Praising to the Most High to ask him to get rid of these fucking people, man. Right. All right? And the judgment of the judgment going into you fucking other clowns out there, man. You want to sit in the seat of judgment, but yet you can't execute righteous judgment through the spirit. You know? Because, hey, we are saved through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. In belief and faith. Not through the law, not through our own will, or like the scriptures say, he that willeth, not through our own fucking endeavors, but through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man.
It says, Isaiah 28 and 7, but they also have erred through wine, and through strong drink are out of the way.
Shit, wine is the philosophies, man. Okay, it's the philosophies of this world. You know, like the whole black unconscious community, that's considered wine. All right, Christianity, that's a strong wine right there. All right, black culture in itself, that's wine, man. Feminism, which is a big goddamn thing, man. And feminism is responsible for the bullshit you seeing now, man. Because through feminism breeds adultery, single mothers, single parenthood, broken fathers. You know, because with feminism, your woman can break up with you, or you can break up with her, and 3 months later, she's out in the fucking club, man.
Right.
That's off.
Throwing it back.
Throwing it back, man.
That's all. It says, Isaiah 28 and 7, but they also have erred through wine, and through strong drink are out of the way. The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink.
Right, man, like this guy, what's this nigga's name again? Fucking Al-Azhar. It says the priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. Okay? Because you calling yourselves Israelites, but yet your gospel and your doctrine is totally perverted, man. You know? The Spirit of the Lord ain't dealing in your gospel or in your doctrine. Because you're trying to do away with the only one, the Messiah. Because sooner or later, you guys gonna start saying that it's a sin to worship the Messiah. Like y'all did say that. You said that we're not supposed to worship Yahweh Shai. But then we start bringing out videos on you, and then all of a sudden you redacted on the statement. So what else is new, man?
It says, the priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine. They are out of the way through strong drink. They err in vision. They stumble in judgment.
They err in vision and they stumble in judgment, man, because you pervert judgment.
Right.
Okay? You calling yourself teaching the law, statutes, and commandments, but you're going off at the same time, leaning into your own understanding. You know, like the whole thing about the Passover when you claim you had the bottle girls and stuff like that, so you had to redo the Passover. But if you're a chief priest, then why the hell you got to do that, man? You shouldn't have to do that because you should know better.
Right.
And it ain't just you. You got guys out there twisting the name of the Most High. You got a nigga that's saying that he's stirred under the Most High. You got the Most High Yahweh, then Yahweh Shai. Then you got this guy General Yohanan.
Right.
The reason why he didn't accept King David as being King Mashah is because, hey, he believed he's King David. Because for you to say you're the third in command, that means you're saying you David, man. And you're not David, man. Because David didn't sit back and eat drumsticks and fart on goddamn thing.
And this is just a quick precept on that perverting judgment. Deuteronomy 27 and 18. Cursed be he that maketh the blind to wander out of the way, and all the people shall say amen.
Right, the blind are wandered out of the way, man. And who's the blind? Your followers? Yeah. People that's up you on a comment board, thumbs up at you. Oh yeah, chief priest, man. Fuck them GMS niggas.
Right.
Yeah, you can say fuck GMS, but what are you guys are doing for the gospel and the truth? What are you doing uplifting the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai? What are you doing trying to put the skin back on your people?
Right, con. Hey, cause when you fresh out the world, you gullible, man. You know what I'm saying? You really start to, you know, dibble and dabble in this truth. You know, but when you well seasoned, you can tell these men is off. So you're blind because you coming into this great light of being an Israelite, but these niggas make you wander out of the way. It says, cursed be he that maketh the blind to wander out of the way. All the people shall say amen. Cursed be he that perverted the judgment of the stranger, fatherless, and widow.
Right, man. And who's the fatherless, the stranger, and the widow? All Israelites, man. Because Jacob was considered strangers when we went off. All right? We the fatherless and we're widows, man. Because, hey, right now, we're without a husband. Okay? Because Yahweh Shai, through the Most High, hey, the Most High turned his back on Israel. So that's why we out here trying to get back into the good graces of the Heavenly Father, man. You know, but a lot of you jakes out there, you're trying to stop that, you know, with your gimmicks and with your false doctrines. You want to be the super duper pseudo-Israelite to impress these damn thoughts out here. And that's what it's really all about, trying to get the goddamn woman, man. But the fucking woman is wicked, man. Because didn't the scripture say wine and women are wicked? They're wicked, man.
John 12:43 says, for they love the praise of men more than the praise of Yahweh. So a lot of these guys, they want to be accepted in the world. They want to be famous. You know, this is why they go out their way to try to do extra shit, to look fancy and shit on camera with the garments and shit like that. Trying to, like the brother said, trying to appease these women. They love praise of men more than Yahweh Shai. And now that what this dude is doing, they basically coming all the way against Yahweh Shai to the point to where they showing that they really don't truly believe in him, for real.
Never did.
All their colors is being shown. Why? Because they back in their lots. That's exactly how the fucking Dagger men were in the ancient world. They didn't believe in Yahweh Shai. They didn't follow him. They were just a bunch of rebellious ass niggas that thought they had a chance in carnally fighting against the Roman Empire, and they all got wiped out and destroyed, every last one of them.
Right, because they had Felix to set up his friend, Jonathan the high priest, man. All right? Which was a man. And Sakari is behind that. Because what they used to do when they used to go in the temple, they had how they look cloaks on, they had how they weapons and they look sizes and shit, but they'll be praying to the Most High. But then again, they started turning on each other too. Because what happened was when the Civil War started in Israel against Titus and Vespasian, what happened was is that a lot of jakes, they weren't really with the whole trying to rebel against it, because a lot of them remember what the Lord said. Render unto Caesar what's Caesar, man. You know, but these niggas, they're like, nah, man, bruh, you ain't with us, we gonna take you out. So they caused a lot of division in Israel. Like prime example, this guy, he tried to sow discord among the apostles, man. That video came out last week.
Yeah.
And that's the same shit they're doing now, just in the spirit that they're doing it spiritually. You know?
Just a little bit more.
Go ahead.
It says they are out of the way through Sean Drake. They are in vision. They stumble in judgment.
Right, they are in vision because, hey, which one of them is talking about the end of America, man? Who's talking about World War III? Because now, man, NATO, they're getting ready to try to send troops over to Ukraine. All right? So what about that? Why ain't nobody talking about World War III? Why ain't nobody talking about the dollar collapse, which is really relevant at this time?
Right.
Why ain't nobody talking about the MOTB infrastructure?
Right.
The Quran, man.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what is getting ready to be out here. The jobs and shit like that. This place is getting ready to fall any day. And it is falling. It's just these people too goddamn blind and stupid to realize that.
Right.
Alright? Because, hey, you got false prophets out there that's not waking up the people, but instead they're trying to promote their so-called antics.
It says, Isaiah 28:8, for all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place clean.
Right. They tables, they belief systems, man. Their whole goddamn doctrine is all defiled. Ain't nothing clean on them, man. Alright? Shirt garments. What the fuck does that mean? Fucking fitted hats at camp. You know? Doing 5-hour breakdowns on nothing. And you got people APTTM8. Fuck out of here, man. AMPTTH. I see a nigga do that, I'll block him, bro.
He said they said we are to bridge the gap between the streets
And the truth.
Man, fuck all that.
Look, nigga, fuck the streets. Fuck the streets. If you ain't preaching in the streets, fuck the streets, nigga. Okay? Fuck the streets. Fuck the hood. Fuck the gangbangers, man. Fuck all that bullshit, bro.
That's right.
But it says,
And you ain't even really no street nigga. You niggas are corny as hell.
Isaiah 28:9, whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept.
And who's drawn from the breast, man? Okay? Starting with the apostles and elders of the great millstone going down. Alright? Of course you start off drinking titty milk, the basics, and then you elevate. Scriptures tell you to get meat to him that's sufficient to eat it thereof, man. So as you grow in the truth, your knowledge builds. It's supposed to. You get more deeper, you get more solid, you get more grounded in your faith. You don't be wavery like that no more. When you go through certain hell, then you learn to deal with it, man. And as you elevate through the spirit, you're gonna go through more and more hell. Right? Like I said earlier this week, Satan was fucking attacking me on all angles, man. He was like really having me to be frustrated because a lot of just unnatural shit been happening. You know, so I was just like, what the fuck? I was aggravated, but I still try to endure through it. I just let the frustration come out in the teachings, man. And that's how you do it. You know, like when you real frustrated and you need to get that nut off, you get your woman, you fucking, you know, you do what you do. You know, take all that frustration out on your woman, man.
Right.
You bend over and you pop it, man.
Hey, and the true milk, and they say those that are weaned from the milk come from the apostles and elders. Hey, cause believe it or not, you was on the titty, nigga. You was drinking that milk from the apostles and elders. Cause these other camps, they giving out formula, man.
Right.
These other camps is giving out Similac. Had these kids, you know, had these Israelites growing up all fucked up, man.
Yeah, that's right. Had a precept.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 3.
Probably should post it in the sun. That wind is heavy right now. Yeah, it's good though.
This is Jeremiah 3:14. It says, "Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and will take you of one city, and two of a family, and will bring you to Zion."
Right, man. One of a city, two of a family, man. Meaning that, hey, the elect is scarcely gonna make it, man. All right, because I mean, think about this whole city. You got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 5 brothers right now. Quanawap, you know, he's, you know, on the other battlefield, man. But I still count him part of the camp, man. You got 6 brothers here in this city. You got Shalak, you know. Lord bless the brother, so he keeps pushing, man. He's out there doing the work. You got 7 brothers, man, you know, doing the work. And out of us, hopefully our families, we make it up out of here, man. Because compared to millions of people in this city, you got 7, 8, 9 brothers in the city. That's still considered one man because it ain't a lot. You know, and of course you're going to have believers and followers that's going to be grafted in. But overall, man, it starts with the prophets first, man.
That's right.
Alright. You got like nine Jakes out of damn near 150,000 niggas, man.
Yeah.
That's a small, very small ratio.
And it says, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Right, righteous knowledge and understanding. Because for one thing, the Lord sets up pastors on the left hand too. Like Sakarium has been set up by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, but they've been set up to deceive. Because didn't the Lord say the deceiver and the deceiver is? So they're set up through the Most High, but they're set up to lead a lot of Jakes astray. And just by them calling themselves a Sakari, you already know that they're destined to hit a brick wall sooner or later.
Right. you screwed yourself, man.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? You know?
But he didn't have a choice. It was meant for him in the spirit. That was what he did in the spirit. Like we didn't call ourselves Great Millstone at first. The spirit gave us that name. Yeah. So it was all spiritual. He did that because you got to be out your fucking mind to see a group of niggas and you want to deem yourself after them.
Right.
Why would you want to follow a lead of a band of wicked jakes, man? Why would you openly declare out of your own will to be of the house of Saul? Why would you do that if you know how wicked Saul was? If anything, you hoping to fall in the line of David.
Right.
You know? You got more on that?
That was on that one. Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 7. Ye hypocrites.
By the way, man, I missed that brother, man.
Yeah, bro.
I talked to him.
It's a good spirit.
I miss him, bro.
Should be back pretty soon.
Yeah, hopefully, Lord's wills, man. Lord's will.
This is Matthew chapter 15, verse 7. It says, Ye hypocrites, well did Isaiah prophesy of you, saying, This people draw nigh unto me with their mouth, and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. But in vain do they worship in me, teaching for doctrines or commandments of men.
Right. You break it down, huh?
God, so you know, this goes with people that they'll call upon the name Yahweh Shai, like Sakari do, but in vain do they worship him. They try to say they honor him with their lips, but their heart is clearly way far from Yahweh Shai. To the point to where you're gonna do some shit on the Lord's Passover. You got bottle girls there. You're supposed to be in a house of fear. You know, being the mentality of our ancestors of when they were going through all hell breaking loose. It wasn't about birth and kicking it, you know, just simple shit like that, man. It says, but their heart is far from me, but in vain do they worship me, teaching doctrines of the commandments of men. And now that's exactly what they're doing. Telling you can have the sex on the Shabbat.
That's wicked, man.
All types of shit, man.
Right.
Commandments of men. You're not teaching commandments of Yahweh Bashim Shai, but yet they get on camera cussing, talking about these niggas don't keep the commandments. You don't keep a single commandment. Look what y'all doing, man.
Right.
Y'all are hypocrites, man.
Yeah, I'll take it. And it says in vain, man, because what a lot of Jake does, you know, to establish their own righteousness, it's not going to profit them at the end of the day, man. Because a nigga woman would take pride in going to the church every Sunday all year round. But she's still calling on JC, man. That's in vain, man. So a lot of you people have to understand how to worship the Most High in truth and in spirit, man.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, don't be a hypocrite, man. I know you should know that the scriptures are not able to keep the law 100%.
Right.
All right, so that's a given. But don't parade yourself like you're doing that 100% and you're getting on camera claiming somebody else isn't keeping the law.
What cuts that bullshit is the fact that which one of you go back to Israel 3 times a year?
Right.
No, none of you. So this is playing games. That shouldn't even be up for debate. All right, that should be up for debate. Okay, because we can get real technical in the law. You know, none of you got real lambs. Okay, I don't know one of you niggas with a cattle farm. All right, what's another one too? About the matter of fact, a priest supposed to have a virgin.
Right.
Yo, you said you like thoughts, man. You like hood rats. That's not shit. That's not a priestly mentality, man.
Yeah, that's not virginity, man.
Nah, man. That's straight hood shit.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder how much of those clothing lines you got is 100% fabric, man.
Right.
You know,
silk and linen and fucking cotton, man.
Right. You got urban guerrilla gear, but is that shit according to the law, man? You know?
We're in the career that's in the law that says we're supposed to wear urban gorilla.
Right. We're in the law that say it's okay for you to prophesy with your head covered and get a cap.
Well, that ain't in the law of Moses, nigga. Well, don't you know that the word precept means command?
Right.
The whole book of the Bible is the law, nigga.
But he tried to say that the reason you can have sex on the Shabbat is because it's not technically a law written in the Torah. But he'll also teach that you can't smoke weed. That's not written in the Torah either. But you can read the scriptures and clearly see that it's off.
Yeah, but see, you have what they call written verses within written verses. Common sense will tell you that you can't smoke weed because it's a hallucinogen. The scriptures goes into that. Also about being sanctified means to be clean. How can you be clean when you having sex with a woman? You're physically unclean, man.
Right. Yeah, you know, in a precept it says, thou shalt not roll up backwards, man.
Nah.
But when you read that precept where it says you should not defile your temple, you understand that, man.
Right.
Ain't no smoke supposed to be in your lungs, man. It's not made for that.
Right.
But I had that precept. This is John 4. This is going into the story of Yahushua and the well. But it says, John 4:21, Yahushua saith unto her, Women, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. The Most High is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. And that's it, man. So if you're a true believer of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you want to worship him according to what the law, statutes, and commandments should be, but also the spirit of, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the spirit of being unclean on the Sabbath, the spirit of being holy, meaning being separate from the world, not trying to, form an image that's likable to the world, man. Great Millstone, we ain't never try to be liked by the world, man.
That's right.
You know them old videos I post, they've been cussing people out on 34th and Broadway for years, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So scriptures say be separate from the world. That's not the unclean thing. Just going into, just to reiterate the point of the whole text on the Shabbat, the scripture really cuts it here. This is the book of Exodus 19 and 15. And he said unto the people, be ready against the third day, come not at your wives. When you come to your wife, what are you doing? You're popping. So it said, hey, look, don't be unclean.
Yeah, you putting that third leg in there.
Right. Believe in the NLT or the NIV, it'll explicitly say abstain from having sex with your wife in that translation.
For 3 days. Because that's when Jake was going to go forth to meet the Most High.
Right.
He said you got to be clean, man.
So why would he say that if it was okay to do that with your woman?
Right.
And this is scriptures that he's been taught. Niggas just want to justify shit. He want to appease men to get more followers. Because if one point you follow the doctrine of Great Millstone, you've been taught these things. If you claim that you've been in the truth as long as you have, which you're full of shit too.
Right.
What you been in truth? Fucking 7 years, 8, 9, if that.
Right.
It's crazy, man. That's what happens. You get puffed up with pride. And I don't know the whole reason why you got booted out that camp, but that's just the spirit.
Just booted out because he was a damn nigga, man. He was a straight fucking nigga, man. He wasn't right. But anyway, done talking about this clown, bro. Let's get into the prophecy, man. Fuck him. May the Lord kill his ass, man. Alright? Anybody that fucking follow him. Give me Revelation 16, man. Start at verse 2.
Revelation 16 verse 2. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth.
Right, because you got 7 archangels of the Bible, but the Bible really only mentions 4 by name, what I can recall. You got Ariel, Raphael, you got Michael, and you got Muriel. Ariel.
Yeah, Gabriel.
Gabriel. But the scriptures go into 7. Go ahead.
And it say in Revelation that those angels are not going to release the wrath.
And that
of the Most
proves
High.
that the Ninja Turtles were Jakes, man.
Yeah, yeah. They know,
I was
man.
just looking up. I didn't realize Raphael was one of the Ninja Turtles' names.
You ain't know Ralph?
Rebel.
The Rebel.
Raphael,
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
Ralph was my dude, man.
Yeah.
I be forgetting the names. I'm like,
Makes sense.
Well, even Michelangelo is like Michael, you know.
Yeah, Mike, yup.
you be thinking those are Italian names, but they ain't.
They Jake names.
Yeah. They're Romanized. man.
Proves that Jakes are fucking Italians.
Yeah.
It said Revelation 16:2, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the charagma.
Yeah. And the charagma is the you know what, man. Okay, they got movies coming out about this whole thing. It's something called God Tech coming out
God
supposedly
Tech, yeah.
next year, man. And what's so funny about it in that movie is the fact that they knew they're fighting the one world order, and the people that's fighting these the servants of the Most High, and they had spiritual interventions to help them avoid getting caught up by the NWO.
Yeah, man. Yeah, when you read the synopsis of that movie, man, it sounds like a great Millstone breakdown, bro.
Straight up
It's like almost word for word, like what's they're happening in the movie. Just reading what it's gonna be about, you know.
Pull it out.
Yeah, I'll read it. Yeah.
And you know that noisome and grievous sore, all this shit that they get ready to put in people, it's gonna cause a lot of boils and cancer cells. You know, so hey, people gonna be having a pretty bad issue with that shit, man.
Well, people get fucked up from the rock right now, man.
Right.
You know, people are taking that shit. That's why, hey, they found the new strain of HIV more transmissible than the first out there in Europe. Why is that? Because they created it, man.
Yeah.
Because everybody that's taking these induced 3-pointers, they coming down, they testing positive for the clap pack, man.
Right.
You know? So hey brothers, hey, be careful when you bagging these fucking women out here, man.
Right.
You know, get you a woman that you can trust and you deal with her. Even if you got a main woman and you ain't deal with her, how that motherfucker to get tested? Like, hey. 'Cause, hey, let's be honest. When you break up with your so-called rib for a few months, you don't know what the bitches out there doing, do you?
Right.
You don't know what she
see
do.
her for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You ain't heard from
She
her.
can't contain herself, you know.
You ain't seen her in 6 months. What the hell you think she think about you? She's
Right.
still in one of these fucking niggas in here, man. You know?
Yeah. Because it's
Right.
because it's
These niggas, man.
Perfect example.
Look at him, bro. Got the Thriller vest on.
and the thing is, niggas like that are everywhere, man. They're not just when they walk around. They're on social
That
media. They're everywhere.
pay ass fucking car, man. That nigga paying about 60% interest on a car with 200,000 miles on it. Fucking
Pull up some hoes and with.
yeah, pull up some holes and you ain't got no fucking. Sloppy, bro.
This is the synopsis of that movie, God Tech.
Fuck you gonna have a goddamn roommate in a one goddamn bedroom house. 3 of you in a 1 bedroom house.
They got the temporary tags on it.
You know they expired.
Nah.
Go ahead.
It says the God Tech setting is in a near future fictional universe, which is a post-apocalyptic Earth in the year 2029.
See, they always throw that post-apocalyptic bullshit in there, man.
Right.
Ain't no fucking post-apocalyptic. Hey, when the apocalypse, which means to reveal, everything is gonna be goddamn destroyed over here. There ain't gonna be no survivors in America once all hell break loose. You know how they show you in them fucking zombie movies? They call it a post-apocalyptic era, like they survived a nuclear destruction.
Right.
Nah, man, y'all ain't surviving a nuclear destruction. It's gonna look like that leading up to the destruction.
Yeah.
So it's pre-apocalyptic areas, man.
Right.
Like Eli showed you that too, how everything was devastated.
Yeah, like one nigga survived the nuke.
Right. He just got some burns and blind.
Nigga hid behind a goddamn picnic table.
Yeah.
And coincidentally, he put up a goddamn shield and won the movie, man.
Yeah, the game Fallout.
Yeah.
Fallout 76 or Fallout Vegas or whatever. Y'all ain't gonna make it through that shit, man.
Hell no.
It says, all nations are ruled by the World Parliament, which promotes the idea of a united world of peace and prosperity.
And you know what a parliament is, right? A parliament is basically like a Congress.
Right.
And that's a one world order, man.
Yeah.
Say all the world is ruled by that. And
Yeah.
that's what Esau wants. Because when Esau brings out this charagma, everybody's gonna have to bow, man.
Right.
That's why we read in Revelation 13 13 and 16, rich and poor, free or bond, man. Everybody gonna have to be affected by this because they want control of the whole earth.
Right.
Sir.
Scripture speak about them taking counsel in the dark as well too. A council is basically a group of men that get into the room and decide things, you know, for a wider population.
They come up with these think tanks, and they come up with like when shit like the war of Afghanistan and the war on terror. They sat at the round table over that, man. That shit didn't just happen. They planned that. They sat and say, look, what can we do to destabilize these people so they can sign, so we can get them under the NDAA Act, so we can be justified on going in and taking Iran.
Right. Yep.
And they came up with various scenarios because, you know, 3 or 4 scenarios probably didn't work. They're like, okay, that didn't work. It's like trial by error until they find a perfect attack.
Right.
Like the whole C-19 thing, hey, low key, they been had them goddamn 3-pointers, man.
That shit been ready.
Yeah, they been had that.
Yeah.
Talking about, oh, they just came out with a shot a month ago. Nah, they been had it. They was perfecting this shit to fuck you up. That's why it took it so long for them to bring it out, because they needed something that could pronounce enough poison, but at a low dose so it could kill you over time.
Right.
Because if they just would have did it right on the spot, people would just be dropping dead. They need something that people don't notice. So if a person die here, there, and down the line, people just start dying, it's gonna look like natural. And they can always blame it on another fucking pandemic.
Yeah, right. That's basically what happened to I Am Legend. They didn't turn into the zombies right away, but by the time they realized what was happening, most of the people had already taken it.
Yeah,
you know, and it was just Will Smith basically left with a few other people. You know.
Right, and that's why they make the movies, so you can see exactly what they plan on doing.
Yep.
You know, because it's a slow death, like the brother said. We're about to see some bodies dropping real soon.
Right.
On mass numbers, man.
Yep.
That's right.
It says, however, everything is not as idealistic as it appears, as this society is controlled and monitored by a micro device implant.
Ain't that fucked up? You can't even say that. You can't even say it. But yeah, you got preppers out there. They can speak on this stuff, and nothing happens to them.
Right.
Christians. But we filter it through the script. That's how you know we got the truth.
Right.
Because if we were just a bunch of bug outs, they wouldn't deal with it. They wouldn't fuck with us.
Right. It says, created by the Free American Technological Human Extension Research Institution, or Father Institute. These cybernetic implants provide a means for identification, all trade, and communication between all people and races on the planet.
That means you can't operate without it, man.
Yeah.
It's a ID, trade, and communications, man. So you can't go in the store and buy you a 50 Hennessy. You can't go and buy you a 10-piece wing with fries, man.
Right.
Unless you got the Carragher.
Right. But isn't that exactly how Ravens does break down Revelation 13 and 16? The exact same way. But Tazariak can tell you it's a philosophy or some other bullshit,
Hey,
you know?
sorry, fuck you. Nigga, fuck you, alright?
Sorry.